There's something to be said about the girl at the poetry slam that says battered women play the victim violin. Says her grandmother told her, if someone hits you, you uppercut that bastard square in the face, because that doesn't get women killed or anything. There's something to be said about the girl at the poetry slam that tells battered women to pack a bag. Just go, no more staying, or else you'll just be another statistic. That my mother is just another statistic, just another battered woman, just another Latina with 2 kids, 2 jobs, too many bills to pay, and too many bruises for anyone to notice. And the girl at the poetry slam is saying that my mom should just leave, as if he didn't crash her car or steal all of her money or drag her back inside by her hair, as if you could just stop loving the ocean despite all of the times it has tried to drown you, like the cycle just ends when the relationship does. And for the first time, I don't want to write about this. I don't want to write another poem about my body and how it becomes my mother's body, or how my daddy loved me so much he kicked my mother's belly when she was carrying me. And is this not love? What else do you call a failed abortion if not a miracle or a curse? You see, the last time I went back to my abuser, he sexually assaulted me again. And this is the part of the story where I tell you I didn't love him, but I loved the idea of him, and we weren't dating, but we were friends, and he didn't hit me much. And this is the part of the story where I tell you, Mom, I did everything I could to stay with him because I didn't want to leave. And he kept begging me to stay with him. So I stayed with him even after he left. He left, Mom. I stayed. I didn't leave like you did. And to that girl at the poetry slam that would tell me, oh, you're so pretty when you cry and how hard he loves you, I'm telling you, right now, keep my mother's trauma out of your mouth. I love you, Mom, because my mother is the reason I can speak out against my abuser. I love you, Mom, because every time I think about killing myself, I love you, Mom. I hear her voice asking me to stay just a little bit longer. I love you, Mom. So before you tell me how weak I am for staying, I'm telling you right now, keep my trauma out of your mouth. I love you, Mom, because my mother and I cry and sweat and bleed and grow and rise and survive and rise 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 and rise, and neither of us are playing a fucking violin. I love you, Mom.